Hi here to them. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hello.
I'm here
Excellent, you?
Good, thank you. I don't know in which Instagram are you, but I just sent you a request from Karla Badillo Mortgages. I'm gonna send you again to Casa Andrade. So let me introduce you to Elisabeth and Eduardo, who are a team in Ottawa. They are not only a team, they are husband and wife, and running their business and their family and everything. So yeah, they are going to tell us a little bit about all the insights of the Ottawa market, and also they are going to tell us the lifestyle of Ottawa. So there is a lot of. Let me just.
Okay, we're there. I think we're almost there. Yes, we're there. Yeah.
There we go. Now
Wonderful.
we're live everywhere.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys, for your patience. Yeah, so please, guys, introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about you and the team.
Yeah, so my name is Eduardo, and my wife Elisabeth. I am originally from Mexico. I came originally to Canada in 2005 to Montreal. I lived there for a little while. I used to work for Century 21 in Mexico City, and then I came to work for Royal LePage in 2009 to Ottawa. Met my lovely wife online in 2014. We got married in 2015. We've been working together all along, and she got her license around 4 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm Elisabeth. I'm from Germany.
Yep.
And I'm his wife and business partner.
Wow, amazing. I love it.
And we got 3 beautiful children as well.
Yeah, how many children do you have?
3 children. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are brave. I have 2, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be telling us a little bit about the market, but not only the market, also what to expect if you guys are thinking about like moving to Ottawa, and as a first-time home buyer or as a second buyer, whatever might be. Just if you're looking for more space and more affordability, Ottawa might be a good place, especially, with those panoramic views that only Ottawa has. And also they're going to be telling us a little bit about the lifestyle there.
Yes.
What to expect there. So let me just put here some slides that they have prepared for those ones who are joining us in Instagram. If you want to see we're going to try to explain as clear as possible the slides. But if you want to see them, don't worry. Just go to the Facebook or YouTube or X of Carla Latina or myself, Karla Badillo, and you will be able to see them. And after probably we're gonna give all the details to this amazing team for their social media, so you can also find all these reruns in their social media. So please, guys, tell us all about Ottawa.
All right. Well, we'll start by saying that Ottawa is a special place, not only because it's the hub of the government, but there's also a high-tech area, which is very important. It's the largest industrial high-tech area it has the highest industrial tech area in all Canada. So employment's very stable. So it's a very stable place to invest, and actually the one quick factor is that the land area of Ottawa is considered sort of larger than the cities of Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Toronto, and Montreal together. And we only have about 1 million people living here. So it's actually
so no traffic light.
yeah, well, there is, but it's very minor compared to Toronto or
It's
the big
very
cities.
minor. If you're used to Toronto traffic, you're gonna laugh about our traffic jams.
That's right.
You're gonna laugh.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna have a fit.
100%,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a bilingual rate of around 44%. Mostly there's engineers, there is scientists, PhDs. So there's a young generation here as well. A lot of military come to Ottawa as well. It's very important to highlight that it has the second most high family income per capita in Canada, which is great.
So the income is actually the average family income here in Ottawa is actually higher than in Toronto, in the Toronto area.
Oh, wow.
So that's something
Wow.
very
So
important.
higher
to keep in
income and
mind.
lower expenses in housing.
Exactly.
What
Yeah.
a great combo.
Yeah, and it's a very, as Eduardo already said, it's a very large city in terms of space, but it's not in terms of population. So we have a lot of space. So there's a lot outdoor sports going on even in the city. There's a lot of biking in the summer, and green space we have plenty of, and it's a beautiful city, and it has nice views in downtown, and the river flows through it. It's very, very beautiful.
Yeah. I believe you have a presentation. If you can change the
Can you
slide.
advance it a little bit?
Yes.
That was the first one we were talking about. But let's go to the second slide. So Ottawa is very strong in terms of, we talked about the stability, the economy, the employment. It's very attractive for investors. And you can see this graph is, you want to explain it?
Yeah, that's the housing market basically in the past 10 years. So from 2003 to 2023, how the prices have developed from very low, those are average prices for all types of homes in Ottawa. So from small condos to large homes. So this is the average price. And what is beautiful about this graph is it has been constantly growing. That speaks to the stability in Ottawa throughout any type of crisis. And if you would continue this graph further to the past, then you would see that it is a constant. So Ottawa is very stable through any type of crisis or anything that would be going on a global or a national level. And that is something very special about Ottawa. And obviously, you see those few spikes here in 2020 and 21, 22. Those are the pandemic. There was the same ecstatic growth here in Ottawa, but it has regulated a little bit, and prices have come down a little bit too.
Yeah. Well, this was expected for sure because of the interest rates hike.
Yeah.
But
Yes, exactly.
definitely, if you see, because a lot of the people were saying like, oh, like when the interest rates go up, like this is gonna crash. So we can see in the graph that it did go down, but it didn't. Like $1 million home didn't cost $100,000 out of the blue, right? So.
Exactly.
So definitely that's very strong. That even when we have such a high interest rate, still the market is going strong.
Yes, it is
So
really strong. Yeah.
wow,
Yes.
thank you so much for sharing this graph. It's very, very detailed, and it really shows the the strength of Ottawa for sure.
And the
Yeah.
reason for Ottawa being so strong is also the high demand we have for housing here, because people come from all over to Ottawa because of what we just talked about earlier, that it is a very nice city to live in. It compared to other cities or major cities in Canada, it's the quality of life is very high, and the economy is very stable. There are good jobs, high paying jobs. So many people come here from out of the country and from within the country as well. From the GTA area, we have many people coming here. So that's why the demand in housing is generally strong, and the interest rate hike, they have dampened it a little bit, but they are still out there. So people are still looking, and it's still going strong. So it's a really good place to be investing and to be living as well.
For sure, for sure. Yes, because we we well, I guess we're gonna be talking about more the prices and stuff like that, but we
Yeah.
can
Yeah. If you
see
can go to the
some
next. Yeah.
the next
Thank
one.
you.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, here it's the growth sort of population forecast for the next until 2035. So
Well,
right now, this is the Ottawa Gatineau area. So Ottawa is around 1,000,000 and 450,000
Gatineau.
around in Gatineau. But if we put them together, these are the projections. So right now, the estimated growth is 4% per year of population. There's a lot of immigrants coming in, and
1% per year.
sorry, sorry, 1.4% per year. That's the growth, basically. Yes. So
So that translates
four,
into
yeah.
14,000 people a year net growth. So that's the amount of people that actually that's not
live.
the amount of people that actually come, but because you still have to deduct all people that would move away from here, or that would
yeah.
die.
And also
So it's actually people that it's the net in immigration. So actually Ottawa is growing quite a bit.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And does this one takes into consideration also the temporary residents
The
or
students.
and the students? Oh wow, yeah, no,
I believe so.
definitely.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, these are
For
residents that actually live in Ottawa.
in
Yeah.
Ottawa.
And they estimate that there's going to be around 1.6 million by 2035. And right now they're
Wow.
building more places, more homes, but it's going to take a while for that demand of housing to be met. There's around 500,000 units of homes, which could be apartments or units of households in Ottawa that hold all these more than million people in Ottawa. So there's a high demand, and that hasn't changed.
But what is interesting is that it's still with the high demand, Ottawa is still affordable, and that's the next slide, actually.
Yeah. Let's look at that. So this is a comparison between Toronto and Ottawa, and a place that would be $1 million in Toronto downtown compared to downtown Ottawa. This is a very similar comparison: a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo.
And these are actual places that sold in December in Toronto and in Ottawa. So what sold in Toronto for $1 million sold in Ottawa for 630.
That's right. So it's almost 40% more in Toronto than in Ottawa, and that's just for a condo. We have other examples that we're going to show you shortly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we thought it would be interesting to just see like what types of homes are costing right now in Ottawa. And we have different types of homes here. And in the top left corner, you can see what they actually sold for. This was the last month, so this is very recent
wow.
sales that we are
Mhm.
talking about. So we have small
Never in
condos.
a million years we're gonna see these
Right.
pricing.
So we have small condos here. If you're looking for a downtown condo, a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and this is right in the center of Ottawa. This is like 2 steps to the Parliament and Bywood Market and everywhere you would need to go. So this sold for 330, and then we have a townhouse condo, the next one, that's also in the 300s.
Which is an older type of condo,
It's
but
an older type of
yeah.
house. It's from the 1970s, I believe.
Mhm.
But it's a townhouse, and that is close to the airport, South Keys. And then we have a newer stacked terrace home that has its own entrance, and it's newer. This one
In
is from
Barrhaven.
2018, I think,
Mhm.
the one in Barrhaven, and that sold for around 400,000.
Wow.
And Barrhaven is a suburb of Ottawa,
And-
so that's already outside the core of the town.
And when we say affordable, it's compared to all these big cities. I think Ottawa is still very affordable. If you look at 330,000, 363, 410, with a condo fee between 200 and 500.
Oh wow.
Where can you get that in Canada?
Yeah.
You know, where else?
Maybe
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
100%.
maybe
In a big, I'm saying like the bigger cities, like
Yeah.
Calgary, like
Yeah, no,
Vancouver.
100%, because
Yeah.
you know, like, yeah, of course we can go to, I don't know, Nunavut or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, I get your point. But
Yeah.
like you know, like $200 maintenance fee is not too bad. 500 $500. Will that be for the condo
That's
in
It's for-
downtown?
That's for
Yes.
that's for the like the condo fee. Basically, it's the building insurance, the maintenance of the areas. If there's a pool, the maintenance of the pool, like building insurance,
So this-
caretaker, snow removal, all that, right? Everything in the outside mostly is covered, depending on the condo. But most of the
Yeah.
time, windows, roof, and everything is covered. So you're only
Yeah.
responsible for the inside.
Yeah, exactly. And
Well,
this
thank you so much for sharing this, because you know, when it comes to townhouses, sometimes it's like the nice middle where you don't have to pay as much maintenance,
Mm.
but still you can live like somehow in a home, but like the outside is taken care of, so you don't have to shovel
Yeah.
snow
exactly.
and
And these
take care of the garden and everything else,
Mhm.
right?
and these condo fees that you see here, they are for these specific homes. So they would
Okay.
vary depending on the home that you would looking to purchase. Yeah.
Okay.
It always depends on the management, on the age, on what is included, etc.,
Yeah.
etc. So it can vary quite a bit, but these are typical condo fees that we would see for downtown, for South Keys, and for Barrhaven. So just
Yeah.
That's amazing, because yeah, like a lot of people really like the lifestyle of downtown and walk everywhere and stuff
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. There's people that say, like, you know, I like a little bit more quiet type of thing. But no, these are great examples. Thank you so much. And for the investors, let's talk about the investors. Like, for example, how much could you rent something in downtown, like the one that you are showing?
Let's say, for example, that one in Barrhaven for 410.
the downtown.
Sorry, you were talking about downtown. So downtown, it averages. It depends. You can get something. It depends in the exact sort of corner or where it is.
Yes.
But you can get anything between, for a 1 bedroom, 1,800, 2,000 on. If you're looking for a 1 bedroom, maybe 1,800. If you're looking for a 2 bedroom, for sure more than 2,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And one like the one on Barrhaven, which is like 30 minutes from downtown.
But this is also 2 bedroom.
That's right, a 2 bedroom one. You're looking around $2,200, $2,300. Yeah.
Not bad. Not
This
bad.
is because it's a stacked home. That means it has its own entrance to the outside. Like it's not an apartment. It's like a
Like,
small townhouse
like it's
almost.
more townhouse type
Kind
of
of,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's like
Yeah.
that home is like almost like in the middle of a house and a condo, because
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have the lower unit and the upper unit and
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And
if-
the one in the
still-
middle as well. The one in the
Yeah.
middle as well. It would be the same price, about the 2.2 thousand.
If you can flip to the next one, please, Karla.
yeah.
So that one's basically, it shows some freeholds. So these ones don't have any condo fees. These are typical, in sort of the west end of Ottawa,
It's
which is
also a
Emerald
suburb.
Meadows. It's a suburb as well in
Canada.
Canada, which is around 30 minutes from downtown west. You're looking around $575 for a townhouse. This is an actual two-story townhome with 3 bedrooms and 1 garage attached.
And I have to.
Either
And I
a
have.
freehold townhouse.
Sorry?
Will that be considered a freehold
That's correct.
townhouse?
That's
Yes.
correct. There's
Okay.
two different types of freeholds. I mean, there's different types of freeholds,
Yes.
but this would be a freehold townhouse.
This is
Yes.
a freehold townhouse.
Okay, perfect.
I have
So,
to add
yeah.
that in case you the interiors of all these homes that we are looking at here, they are fairly similar in terms of modernity or upgrades and etc. So
And
yeah.
The one, let's say, in Orleans, which is the East End, so you're looking around 660.
And that's a detached house.
This is a detached home compared to a townhouse. So you can see that the price varies, let's say almost 100,000. Yeah.
And then there's
almost 100,000, but it's not astronomically. Like for example, here, if you, well, depending on how new the townhouse is and the location and why not, but you can really see the jump in price from a townhouse to a freehold, right? It's sorry for like a detached, and here it's only 100,000. Like it's not a lot, and it's for 660,000, which means it's like the average price in Toronto for a condo is 700 and something thousand.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Ottawa, you can get like an actual
detached home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Detached home.
And Orleans, this suburb we're talking about, is about 20 minutes to downtown.
And it's in the east end of Ottawa.
In the east end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
And then the last one, Nepean, it's sort of the center southwest part of the Ottawa. If you're looking at a freehold, like a bungalow, a 3-bedroom plus a 1 in the basement, you're looking around $700,000, $712. That was the sold price for that one.
This has a nice big lot.
That one looks like a big lot for sure.
And this is in the city. So it would be considered to be in the city. It's not downtown, but it's in the city.
Okay, it will be in Ottawa, close to downtown.
That's right. So this would be probably like 10 minutes, 15 minutes from downtown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it will be like, let's say, I don't know if you're familiar with Toronto, but it will be like the annex.
Kind of, a little bit, yeah. A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much.
And let's look at the big houses. The next slide.
Oh my God!
These are big ones. These are 4 bedrooms plus, all of them.
So the first one is in Stittsville,
which is the west end of Ottawa.
This one is a little bit on the older side. It's from the 1990s, and it sold for $916 just last month. And it has a large, nice lot. And this is a 4-bedroom. It's a large home, 2-car garage. And this is 30 minutes from downtown in the west end of Ottawa.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then we can see a newer home.
Yeah, the next one is a new home.
In Finley Creek, which is south of Ottawa. Also like 25 minutes from downtown.
Super fancy.
Yeah.
And this would typically sell for over $1 million in the suburbs. If this would be in Stittsville, it would also sell over
in Toronto for sure, or more.
Yeah. And then the last one, just for fun, for 2.5 million, that was in a fancy or like an upscale neighborhood, just west of downtown. It's about 10
Will we
minutes
say
to
like
downtown in
something
Westboro.
like Rosedale in Toronto, like something like very high end, like around Yorkville type of?
Yes.
That's
Yes,
right. Yeah,
that's
it's a
quite
high
nice.
end area. Yes,
Yeah.
Westboro.
Okay. So in no, definitely that the price is reasonable to be in one of like that type of high end type
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
home. Wow.
There's other areas like if we think about the area where the prime minister lives, those areas are the higher end, and in that area there was a house that sold last month for 5 million.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like a
Okay,
7-bedroom, and it was like architect and whatever, and windows
no,
Yeah.
it's like
river
more.
view and everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but just so people can see the difference between like prices and stuff like that. Like if you're looking for something a little more high-end and stuff like that, you can definitely find it as well in Ottawa.
Yeah.
And probably you can be, the next neighbor of Justin Trudeau. Why not?
Yeah. Or
Yes,
other
or
yeah.
other yes, or whoever comes next. And yeah, definitely. All right, wow, guys, thank you so much. This is the, like, honestly, so much details that I always love your presentations, because you show us like the differences between um all the different real estate out there in Ottawa. And also you talk about like what it's like to live there, right? So that's very important, especially for families that are looking for more space and for a place to also offer like job. And I think we covered that at the beginning, where there is like so much stability in the employment market, which is amazing,
Yes.
especially for professionals who are engineers in high tech, and like also that whole government jobs. Uh, Eduardo was talking about like even like the military and stuff like that. So that this is amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for taking your time to put all this together. Thank you. And yeah, so guys, if you are thinking to make a move to Ottawa, not only to live but to invest, I think this is a very good time for you guys to consider Ottawa, because definitely the prices are still very reasonable, and the rents are, to be honest, like they are not the cheapest, but they are not the most expensive, but they are not the cheapest. So it's a good thing for an investor for sure.
Yeah, we just quickly, we find that right now there's a window of opportunity between now and, let's say, within a month, because the highest peak of prices in real estate is May. We go back 10 years, May is the highest. So it starts climbing up from March and then up to May, and then from May it starts going down. So what that means is, as a buyer, if you're going to buy, you want to buy before May, because that'll be the highest price that you're actually going to get. So if you can buy the quicker, then things, it would be better, because prices are demand actually increases as soon as spring starts. People just go, it's just like a race.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. So these guys have a lot of experience, guys, in Ottawa market and in real estate. You can really see that. And we have the pleasure of working together with some clients, and honestly, like the clients just love working with them. So reach
Thank
out
you.
to them, ask them questions. I mean, if it's something that you have thought about it, and still you're, in the works, and planning is key. Planning is key, especially when you are moving cities, you're moving provinces, and why not? So definitely reach out to the experts. And yes, so let's start to plan your move to Ottawa.
Wonderful. Well, thank you
Okay.
very much,
Thank you,
Karla. This
Karla.
has been great. Thank you
It's been
again.
fun.
It's been fun, and
Yes, yes.
yeah,
Let's.
yeah,
They're gonna come back with the numbers of February next month. So stay tuned, and we're gonna see the progress of the good opportunities, or like whatever comes next month. You will definitely know from us.
Yeah.
Thank
wonderful.
you so much,
All
guys,
right. Thank you.
and we definitely see you next month then.
Wonderful. Thank
See
you,
you.
Karla. We'll see you
Thank
soon.
you.
All right. Take care. Bye,
Bye.
Bye.
everyone. Bye bye.